diaper lover!
Hold on tight, folks. Some videos are just better with alcohol.
I thought to myself, I'm going to make a video explaining my daddy issues, but instead I figured I should just show my daddy issues. And this is what my diaper looks like all the way around. But I don't just love wearing diapers, I also love being a baby. Anyway, today live I wanted to show my significant other what I really am, which is awesome. I'm going up the stairs. Wait, babies can't climb stairs. Oh no, I can't fit. That is a phobic product that does not respect my identity. Be bigger. I'm a big baby. Baby needs us spanking. So I just told Lainey that I am a diaper lover. And Lainey could not be happier or more supportive. Wow! My papa got poopy and I don't know what to do but itch. Wow! Now Baby's gotta figure out how to use the bathtub. I'm a baby that can give. Uh-oh, looks like Baby outgrew the baby pants. I guess it's time for me to drive. Baby can drive the car now. My bottom mean. Time for Baby to take a bath. Sometimes I like baths and sometimes I hate them. It's random. Today's the day I go myself. Yay! Now I'm clean and it's like none of the torture happened.
Stop! That's enough. No more. No more. Spare us. Please.
A long time ago, when I was talking about parenting and all that stuff, y'all went after and called CPS. So I said, I'm not a dad. After CPS showed up and they said, wow, this was a BS case that we were given, and you guys wasted their time with that call. They concluded their case, said everything was good.
Greg, I don't condone people calling CPS or having the police visit you or these crazy claims that you so-called claim that happened. But you have to understand why people would report you to CPS or report you to animal control in the first place is based upon things that you post online that are concerning to hundreds, if not thousands of people. When you post things that are really just kind of wacky out there and you say crazy, crazy stuff, people are going to take initiative. Although I don't condone them doing this, people are going to take initiative and report you to the police, report you to animal control, to call CPS, because they think that your kiddo may be in danger in some way in your household, which, honestly, I understand where they're coming from, based upon things that you post online. I understand it, doesn't mean I condone what they do.
After that, said, as far as the internet's concerned, I'm not a dad. And then y'all called animal control on me. And you said, Greg, when he's on whatever, is abusing his pets. You said that. And, animal control shows up. They find out no abuse is occurring. So we lose dog thoughts. We lose a really great series of mine because I just can't include my pets anymore. Otherwise, people will just go and call animal control. So then we go a little bit further because you guys can't call CPS anymore. You can't call animal control anymore. So what do? You straight up try to ruin my marriage with my spouse, my husband. You try to reach out to my husband and tell him to leave me. You make videos attacking my marriage and trying to convince my husband that I'm some kind of horrible mastermind, awful person. So, I am no longer married, no longer a husband, as far as you guys are concerned.
Ah, there we go. So your original title is clickbait, something that I myself have used, and I'm using in this title exactly here in the same context that you're using. So don't come at me, Greggy, for saying, oh, you used a clickbait title when it's literally the same title that you have in yours. So what Greg is saying here is that he's still married to his husband, but rather he's no longer married to you, the consumer. Those are some deep, impactful words. He's no longer married to the consumer, to the people who watch him.
My interest is to have a happy life that's separate from the internet. I have, from day one, shared so much of my life with you guys, and I've been so open and honest. And that openness and that honesty has gotten me mountains of trash. Like, I've always talked about how honest I am in my videos because honesty is so important to me.
Oh boy, here we go again. Here's the whole honest spiel that he commonly gives all the time. You guys have seen the honest compilation I've shown before. So many people have shown it. This is the commonality between him. He literally thinks in his brain that he's so honest by saying some of the most screwed up things, and he masks that with honesty, when he's been caught in numerous times where he actually isn't as honest as he claims to be. I don't even need to show examples of this anymore because people can see through that. The majority can anyway. But he masquerades himself with this whole, I'm the most honest YouTuber you've ever seen. I tell it how it is. I'm real. I'm raw. That's me. Subscribe for my channel for full honesty for about everything. If that was really the case, there wouldn't be so much stuff and drama always surrounding you if you were truly as honest of person as you say you are. It just wouldn't involve so much around you if that was the case.
It's something I have dumped girlfriends for not having. It's something I've dumped friends for not having. I've kicked so many people out of my life for not being honest. And this is just a consistent value that I have. And so I'm subjected to a world of people online who are not honest, who will say things about me with no basis.
Do you really think that in your small brain, Greg, that my videos are based on nothing rather than responding to directly things that you say and post online? Like, that's where my transparency comes from on my content in regards to you, is it's literally in response to things that you post. I'm not about gossip or trying to spread rumors. I'm simply reporting on things that have been said and posted publicly online, especially about you. That's all I do. I'm like the news reporter commentary-esker with Onision, and people love it. Because I don't run off rumor with stuff. I've had so many people try to ask me to make videos on things that I was not comfortable making on because I'm like, okay, if you want me to make a video on this about Onision, you gotta come up with me some like hard evidence and some actual factual stuff before I make a video about it. Like, that's just how I operate my channel here. At least I try my very best to do that. But not everybody who makes videos about you is the way that you think that you perceive them.
And they'll try to actually literally call people on me and destroy my life. If people online had their way, I wouldn't have wound up in such a positive situation as far as my personal life. I've never been so happy as far as the people in my life. But it seems like all the internet wants to do is hurt the people in my life. They want to make them cry, and they have made them cry. So, as a person who actually cares about these people, as far as the internet is concerned, I'm done with all of it. And I'm not going to stop there. I'm removing my personality as well.
Ha ha! You're removing your personality? Really? This is your whole video? I'm removing my personality from the internet because people can't deal with my personality. They can't deal with the personality known as Onision. Yeah, well, here's the thing with me. I'll believe it when I truly see it. We know that you're not a man of actual consistency with things that you say. I mean, you got a tattoo dedicated on your arm called "Do Not Engage," and then within like a week of you getting a tattoo that says "Do Not Engage" for your haters. Okay, a real tattoo that he got dedicated. You can see it right here. It blows my mind that within a week of you getting a tattoo, a permanent marking on your body that says "Do Not Engage," you then engage with people. It's like, holy moly, man. You think that you're consistent, but you're really not.
I have no interest in opening up to the internet anymore. I have no interest in expressing opinions in this format that we're in right now. I am completely and utterly only interested in creating content that will entertain people and not content that will connect with people anymore. I used to be so interested in, helping people and being a hero. And like, for instance, recently, there was this little girl and she needed heart surgery, and she still needs heart surgery. You can go on my Twitter to see the links. I was promoting her, I was supporting her, and before I saw it, there was like under $1,000. And then after a campaign, we got her over to like $7,000 or $8,000 for her heart surgery. The video I posted where I was saying, we need to go help this girl and help her get heart surgery and fund her, got more dislikes than likes. And, people were calling it a scam.
Oh my God. Your video got more dislikes than likes? The world's going to end. What are you going to do, Greggy Poo? How could a video that's designed to help somebody get more dislikes than likes? Well, here's the reality for you. I saw the campaign thing that you did, your video, your tweets and stuff like that, and I saw the issue with it, and it's very valid, okay? People didn't donate to this cause, this GoFundMe of this little girl, because of they didn't want to help the person. They didn't want to donate money because it looked fishy. GoFundMe has had a lot of scammy campaigns of somebody who makes a campaign for their cancer with their wife or husband or dog or whatever, or kid or whatever, and they don't give any information other than the person supposedly dying, but they don't give any medical sheets as saying this person's been diagnosed with whatever, they have cancer, they're struggling, like nothing. There's no evidence to back up. There is some. Some people do present stuff like that, and those are the campaigns that usually burst off, is because there's legitimate, postings of saying that this person has what they say they do, and it's medical documents, right? But your campaign that you promoted, the reason, you don't have to like Vegan Gains or anything like that, but he made a video about this. The reason people didn't want to donate to you and basically were like, this looks scammy, is because there was no background information on like the mother or anything. It was just a campaign with a picture of a girl, and it's like, give me money, she is struggling with this thing. It's like, okay, well, can we have a little bit more information? Who's the person behind the campaign? Who's the money going to? That's a really big thing. And GoFundMe has had a massive issue with people creating fake scams, and then people getting like $10,000, $15,000 for something that's not even real. It's fake. It's a scam. It's not the fact that people don't want to help the person. It's the fact that it was a fishy campaign, and I still believe that even now. I would always extend my hand to help somebody if there's legitimate evidence that they're struggling with these types of things, but there was nothing on that campaign. And you use that campaign against people, saying that you don't really care about people because you didn't donate your money to this campaign that looked fishy. Like, think a little harder, man. That's all you gotta do.
People were saying this is just more of me being some kind of horrible monster. And, at some point you gotta realize there's no winning with people. If they want to think you are one way or another, then that's just how it is. If people want to think that you supporting a little girl's heart surgery fund is a scam, then that's fact to them, and it doesn't matter what the truth is anymore. And I don't want to play the game. I don't want to be in this teen drama, high school-esque thing that you guys do online. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want people showing up on my doorstep saying that, we were told by the internet that you choke your dogs or whatever. It's just ridiculous that people go after my family, people go after my pets, people go after my freedom. They even try to get me arrested and stuff. If anyone doesn't understand why I need to remove my personality, I need to remove my husband status, I need to remove my parental status, my pet owner status, etc. If I need to remove all these things, if you don't understand that, I don't understand you. Because, there is a limit that you need to set for yourself so you can still live a happy life. And it seems like all YouTubers want to do, all these people who are getting paid to say horrible things about me want to do, is they want to try and hurt me as much as possible, even if it's in real life, even if it's extremely personal. And I know a lot of people like reverting to this thing about, a year ago or whatever, you said this about this person or whatever. Firstly, that is not current. Secondly, that was valid. When you talk about other people you personally know and they've done things that are irrefutable, like admitting horrible things, that they did horrible things themselves, that is not comparable to someone perceivably doing something. Like my dog struggling to get up on a log, right? My dog has very lazy or slowed or otherwise dysfunctional back legs. My dog's trying to get on a log, right, or a stick or whatever, and he's struggling. And I'm filming him because he's not in pain, he's not whining or anything, he's just trying to get up, and it's part of dog thoughts. People turn that into, I'm a horrible animal abuser.
Here's the thing about that. As a dog owner of 2, and I have a very old dog, she's 14 right now, and she's lab, and she's very, very old. Her back legs are very, very weak compared to what they were when she was like 9 or 10, right? The reason that people were upset by that video is because instead of actually helping your dog, grab your dog's hind legs and pick them up or help them on the log or whatever, you just sat there with a camera and watched as your animal struggled and its leg was literally kept falling off the log and being scratched onto a log. And you just sat there commentating rather than actually help the animal. It's like when I go to put my older dog in my van, right? She tries to hop up, but she can't reach it. She'll try to get up there and she can't. She physically cannot. She's too old. Her back legs aren't strong enough to launch her forward up in there. So what do? I grab her, I lift up her back legs, I give her support to get in the car. That's what a normal pet owner would do. Not just sit there and laugh at their animal struggling to get 6 inches off the ground. That's why people were upset. Is because you just rather filmed it and rather than actually help your animal to get on a log or help your animal to go away from that. You may see it as juvenile, but as someone who loves animals and loves dogs, and who's I'm getting a 3rd dog and a cat relatively soon, I love animals to my core. Do I need to remind you killed a turtle? You literally put a turtle out in a plastic bin in the shade, left it for 2 hours, the sun came in and fried it. Do I have to remind you about that? It's a horrible thing. There's no justification for your ignorance on something like that. When it comes to how you actually treat animals, there's a lot of stuff that you put out online that make people question your ability to take care of animals. It's not that long of a big stretch or a twist. Help your dog next time, and then maybe people won't think that you're a bad animal owner. Simple as that.
On my back porch. And people said that it was a trash heap and that the dogs were in danger. It was recycling, boxes and plastics, hard plastics, not soft plastics that could hurt them, but hard plastics. And those were waiting to be recycled, which they were recycled. But you guys called animal control on me for that. It's perceivably, bad. Perceivably, something you could spin, something you could have an opinion about. If someone straight up confesses to doing horrible crimes, yeah, they should be done, But, that's not something that I do, because I don't do those things. There's nothing to confess for, except for being too honest, way too honest, bluntly honest. People hate me for my honesty, but unfortunately that's the least of things that people hate me for, because the things they hate me for are things that other people lie about. Today, I was called a tax fraud. If I was a tax fraud, I would be in jail. But that fact seems to...
No, dum-dum. That's not how it works. If you've committed tax fraud or you've done your taxes wrong, You can blame it on your software as much as you want, TurboTax, but like you did your taxes wrong. You deducted things that you cannot deduct, like toilet paper and a divorce. You can't deduct a divorce from your taxes. You committed tax fraud. Whether it was intentional or not, it was still committed. And just because you commit tax fraud, intentional or not, doesn't mean that you're going to go to jail. All it means is that you're going to owe the IRS a very big sum of money. And if you don't pay that sum of money, then guess what? You will be hauled out to jail. That's how it works. But I'm assuming you're doing your due diligence in paying your massive IRS fees that you use to deduct your entire house and toilet paper and all these things that you cannot deduct. I mean, really? You're gonna try to deduct Cheese Whiz that you bought? I mean, come on, dude.
Escape people. You know? And it's just bizarre to me. It's bizarre to me how everything can contradict your opinion. But so long as you have a big enough ego, it doesn't matter. And a lot of people think that I should have been in jail, like, I think it was October or December or something like that. They were like, oh, on the 16th, you're going to jail. They kept saying that because nobody knows what they're talking about with my life. They just say things, and then people assume that's fact. Somebody said that I have $500,000 or $1 million of damage to wetlands on my property, when actually I'm supposed to plant like no more than $500 worth of bushes, and I already planted $250 worth of sticks. Like, so $750 somehow translates out to $500,000 to internet logic, because none of these people look into the documentation. None of these people really care for the actual truth, you know, the actual conclusion of these stories. Nobody cares that there was no wetland destruction. Nobody who is you know, someone who dislikes me. They don't want to know the truth. They don't care that 2 people came out here and investigated the land and concluded that there was no wetland destruction. They don't care. They don't care that the county came out. They don't care that an independent investigator came out and looked at it, and they both concluded that primarily only blackberry bushes were removed. Nobody cares. And it's absolutely disgraceful.
Now that's the crazy thing, because I've actually been keeping up to date with the county's actual paperwork in regards to the whole wetland stuff, and the point is, you have destroyed wetlands. If you didn't, you wouldn't be required to replant stuff, dum-dum. Do you not get that? The county wouldn't be issuing you, it doesn't matter if it's $500 or $1,000. You did something that you weren't supposed to do to wetlands. You violated the buffer limit of the wetlands, okay? You're on camera with a caterpillar literally destroying and pushing stuff into the wetland and into the lake or the pond or whatever. You have destroyed wetlands. It's documented on the state of King. It's in documentation. I've read every single report within the last month that they've been posting because it's public record, dude. It's public record. You did destroy wetlands. It doesn't matter if it's $50 worth of wetlands or $500 of wetlands. You did do it. Or other words, you wouldn't be required to replant. So already you just lied. You literally cannot admit that you did something wrong. And the county came out and they looked and they're like, yeah, there's a little bit of damage. It's not as much as people thought that it was or whatever, but you did do damage, so you're gonna have to replant $500 worth of trees or $1,000, whatever. You did do damage. And the fact that you're denying it shows how delusional, Greggy Poo, that you really are. Crazy. It's insane to me. Video evidence of you destroying wetlands and you having to replant and you're still in denial. That is amazing to me.
How dishonest the internet consistently is. So it's like, you guys, I shared my pet's life with you, and you took my pet having a problem with his back legs as animal abuse. And you took a pile of recycling as animal abuse. You took me having a few garments on the ground or whatever, and you said to CPS that the whole house was just, you know, unsafe for children. You guys earned this, and I cannot emphasize that enough. You earned not being able to know me ever.
Oh, boo-hoo! We earned not to get to know you? Oh my god, the internet's going to break! What are we going to do? Greggy Poo, what are we gonna do? You earned this, guys! You don't get to know me anymore. Well, too bad. We already do know you. You've spent the last 5-10 years on YouTube blowing out all your steam and all your problems on the internet. So no matter what, we already do know you. And so no hiding in your little shell, Patreon exclusive Onision videos only isn't gonna do anything. You can hide behind a paywall as much as you want. No one cares about getting to know you anymore. You've shown the internet how much we know of you by things that you've said and done.
Not being able to hear what I have to say about any issue, ever. Not really ever being able to see or hear an honest person on video. Because everybody else, most everybody else on YouTube, they're all saying what they think you want to hear. And I was the guy who would actually tell you what the truth was. You know, and me, okay? You got my name, Onision. So you make a video and boom, it's horribly successful. Why? Because people want to hate me right now, so if you just say the slightest hateful thing about me, people are going to click like, they're going to increase your engagement, they're going to make everything seem like, you know, you're a hero. And boom, you jump to the top. People that don't even have any reason to talk about me will be talking about me. People that don't really have a valid point, who are just regurgitating the same thing that every other liar on this platform has to say, they'll still talk, and they'll still just say the same thing. Those are predators, because they pick someone who's clearly dying, they pick someone who's clearly sickly or ill or otherwise weak, and they attack.
Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding? Are you playing this victim? I'm so weak. It's like the scene from episode 3. Oh, help me, Anakin! I'm so weak. The Jedi are taking over. I'm so weak. Power! Unlimited power! Like, that's literally what you're doing. You're like Emperor Palpatine right now. That's the best example that I'm watching this right now. It's I can't get over this. Do I have to remind you the whole spiel you did when, you know, EC set out like, hey, please stop talking about me. You know, I'm going through a really difficult time right now, and what you're doing is really, you know, bothering me, and it's affecting my mental health. And what do? You keep pushing out videos, dude. You just keep on shoving. That's what you do. You keep on shoving, making sketch videos of her, doing horrible things and mocking somebody who's literally struggling with, you know, their body and stuff, and you just kept doing it despite her publicly saying, stop, please stop, it's affecting me. And now here's big old Greggy Poo. Oh, I'm weak, the Jedi are taking over. Don't let him hurt me, Anakin. That's literally what you're doing. And you're gonna get all wrinkly, just like Emperor Palpatine in episode 3. Like, this is hilarious to me. This is pure victim. I'm weak, I can't deal with it anymore. You're the person who started this, Greg. Do you not understand? You started all of this. All the drama, all the stuff surrounding you. You did this to yourself. And now you act like you're the victim in all of it. I mean, as I said, I don't condone people reporting all these people coming to your house and stuff. I don't support that. I understand why they did it. I don't condone it. But maybe be smarter in what you choose to post online, which is what this video essentially is, but we know that's not going to last. I mean, look again. Your do not engage tattoo, how long did that last? A week?
They basically, like vultures, pick apart dead flesh so they can live. And that is something that I just don't want to be a part of anymore. So I put 11 years into this about making videos, and I have thousands upon thousands of videos I made. But from now on, as far as my YouTube channels go, as far as Patreon goes, I want to make genuinely good content for my patrons, and those are the people that are my main focus. All my YouTube channels, the YouTube community in general, these are secondary. And they're secondary because I, for some reason, have become the biggest pariah ever, despite the fact that the majority of the things that people think I'm a pariah for never even happened. All you care about is your opinion, your tribalism, your ego. And I don't want to be a part of that. I just want to create good content. And I just don't want to subject myself to you guys anymore.
Good, because I don't want to subject myself to making responses to you anymore either. Like, literally, you stop doing the crappy stuff that you do, my videos will just, like, sucker up and I won't ever respond to you anymore. I mean, I still have my book review I gotta do, Stones of Abigail, which I finished the book, by the way. I gotta do that, but, like, otherwise, like, if you stop doing crappy things on the internet and saying dumb stuff on the internet, I'm not gonna respond to you anymore. Like, I'll be done. I'll go focus on other stuff. I'm perfectly okay with that, dude. But be a man of your word. keep your promise, and if you really feel this way, if these are really sincere, genuine words from Greggy Poo, then by all means, keep it up. Consistency. Keep your promises. It's not that difficult to do. Consistency goes a long way. It proves to people that you're genuine and that you're sincere about the change that you claim that you want. That's all I gotta say. Anyways, guys, hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, linked down below is all my social media. I stream on Twitch 3 days a week. It is linked right here, twitch.tv/Repzion. Please follow me on Twitch. It's something that I really love doing, is streaming on Twitch and engaging with you guys and talking to you one-on-one personally, playing video games. It's a lot of fun. I know what you're thinking. Why do you have a pink gaming chair? It's for my girlfriend. Don't judge me. It's actually way more comfortable than the other chair. But again, all my social links are linked down below. Click it, expand it, click them, follow me. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.